Deadpool is a totally insane man-baby who hears voices in his head and thinks poop jokes are hilarious. But High Moon Studios has also built a responsive action game around their idiot anti-hero. So the game starts in Deadpool's rundown apartment when he gets a phone call from an executive at High Moon Studios calling him about making his game idea a reality. And that's pretty much where the fourth wall crashes down around your ears and it stays there the entire game. As soon as you take control of Deadpool, you can enjoy such activities around his apartment as defecating and blowing up a blow-up doll and surfing the interwebs. Pretty soon after that, there's someone at the front door, and it's actually the game's script. From here, the plot is just one giant excuse after another to make fun of video game conventions. It's a really crazy X-Men inspired plot, right down to Deadpool's making fun of junior artists and their crappy props and taking constant jabs at the player. Gameplay-wise, Deadpool is a competent third-person action game. You spend most of your time sort of juggling between combo-based melee combat and this really kind of twitchy gunplay, and you're never really switching from one to the other. Those aren't discrete states. You're always kind of going katana chopping or guns blazing into any situation. It's really simple, but effective. I did find the mechanics to get repetitive after a little while. There is an upgrade system where you can use Deadpool points to buy new skills and abilities, but it can't really fix a system that's fundamentally going for flash over substance. And after a couple of hours, enemy encounters just started to blur together. Deadpool's campaign succeeds through sheer variety. I really enjoyed sliding through sewer mazes and platforming on top of little bits of debris in a tornado and solving puzzles with giant robot arms. There are even parts where the budget was cut and you have to play the game as if it were a retro game. It's as if High Moon has taken Deadpool's inability to pay attention to anything for long and just ran with it as a game design philosophy. There are inherent problems with a character whose immaturity is a main selling point. This is really apparent in Deadpool's appreciation of the female form. There are a lot of virtual breasts in Deadpool, and Deadpool really likes talking about them and touching them and staring at them when a woman is talking to him. Sometimes Deadpool's infatuation with women takes a disturbing tone. One of the earliest sequences of the game has him literally shooting a portrait of an ex. But the game seems to know that this objectification is so tiring, and it presents the character as kind of a doofus. When he hits on women, they groan and rebuff him, or they turn out to be imaginary. The blow-up doll in the game's intro left me with low expectations, and Deadpool is a repetitive game. But the developers have really captured the essence of the bizarre hero with fun writing and dynamic action and sort of an anything-goes attitude. Like its protagonist, Deadpool is faithful to itself, and that counts for a lot.